Ah, where is everyone? What's this? Mark. Dear Mark, it's Heather and Fraser here. Merry Christmas. We're sorry we can't be with you today. We're both a little busy. That's odd. I could have sworn I just saw them. Oh, yeah. We've left an outfit here for you to present our GTN Christmas wish list. Enjoy, Heather and Fraser. Santa. I'm always Santa. Why do I have to do this again? Right, see you in a second. Ho, 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 ho. Well, actually, to be honest, I am probably the ideal person for this because if you're anything like me, you've probably left all your Christmas shopping until now. So, we thought we'd help you with a few present ideas for that triathlete in your life, or just for yourself. Right then, this first one is quite small, but really quite useful. It is a tempo trainer. It is almost like a metronome for swimming. Now, the idea of this is that you clip it onto your goggles with this little clip here, and pop it under your hat, and then swim to the beep. So this is really handy if you're trying to improve or increase your stroke rate, for instance. So trying to get rid of those dead spots, you just set it to slightly faster beep and therefore slightly faster stroke rate. Another mode on it is its lap mode. So this is really handy for someone like myself that is horrific at pacing. You can set it to beep on each lap, so each time that you hit the wall, and therefore hopefully improve your pacing so you don't go off too hard and hopefully don't die halfway through a session or halfway through an event. Now, I know that small yet essential one is a multi-tool like this one here. Now, every triathlete and cyclist should have one of these. They're perfect for making any adjustments, doing some maintenance, and really handy for traveling with because they're just so compact. And this is a really neat one from Park Tool. It's got everything from 1.5mm to an 8mm hex key. We've got a Torx key on here, a couple of screwdriver bits. So really quite neat. The perfect stocking filler. Now, love them or hate them, these guys can be extremely useful. The foam roller does have a tendency to inflict a lot of pain, but it does help to keep niggles at bay and helps to keep us performing well. Now, we do a lot of volume and intensity as triathletes, so our muscles can take quite the hammering. So being able to roll around on one of these quite quickly and easily from your own home can be hugely beneficial. Now, they do come in a number of different sizes. I've got a larger one like this that I like to use at home, but they do also come in these smaller sizes. You don't have to get pink like I did, but these can be really useful for traveling. How about getting yourself a head torch? Now, for some parts of the world, running around work may mean having to run in the dark. So to avoid having to run on a treadmill for every single run, why not get yourself a head torch? And that way you can head out on your usual routes with a well-lit path. Now, this is something I've absolutely loved and I've been doing for years. But they do come in a number of different sizes. So you can get a smaller one like this, which does a perfectly good job. But if you are going to be going really off-road into very dark areas, then you might want to get one which has got a very lightweight external battery pack, and they're normally positioned on the back of the strap here. And that will just give you a little bit extra power. Now then, Christmas is a great time of the year for friends and families to play some games. So why not introduce them to a triathlon board game? Yeah, you heard me right, a triathlon board game. Now, I've got to be honest, I'm still to get my head fully around all the rules here, but essentially you are an amateur triathlete struggling to find time to do all of your training, but you progress and you advance as you play the game and compete against others. And there's dice, there's cards, there's a management phase, a skills phase, a sprint finish, a transition phase. There is everything in here. So if you are missing triathlon over the festive period, then get yourself the Triathlon Series board game. Food is fuel. Now, to be able to train at our best and perform at our best in triathlon events, we need to be fueling well. And we may have all heard of the phrase, you don't put diesel in a Ferrari, and our bodies are exactly the same. Now, Renee McGregor, she's one of the UK's leading nutritionists and clinical dietitians. She's advised everything from amateur athletes all the way through to Olympic athletes. And she's even featured on GCN and GTN a couple of times, sharing her advice. Now, this is a cracking book from her. It's Fast Fuel, Food for Triathlon Success. And it could make a great Christmas present. It's got advice, really practical advice actually, for nutrition plans, meal plans, based around a busy life, which, let's be honest, most of us do have as triathletes. Now, this is something that I've only just started using. It is a running Footpod, and it simply attaches through the laces on the top of your shoe. And personally, I've really enjoyed just that extra bit of information that it can provide. Now, if you are someone that enjoys analyzing your data or you're looking to improve your run, then you may also find this really useful. Simply, it just gives you much more enhanced data in regards to your cadence and your stride length. Or if you really want to take it to the next level, then there are devices like this one here from Stride that measures your power per stride. And a good place to use these Footpods is on Zwift. Now, Zwift has quickly become the go-to place for cycling indoors in its virtual world. And that virtual world is now open to runners. So you can now cycle or run in its virtual online world. And by using these Footpods or a Bluetooth-enabled smart treadmill, you can now get involved in its new development of Zwift running. And the nice thing to know is that if you are after a cheap Christmas present, that Zwift running is in fact completely free. But if you would like to treat someone, then you could get them the Zwift cycling version of Zwift, and that will allow them to get involved in group rides, group training sessions, and even races. Or how about a chain lubricant, but not just any old chain lubricant. This is a wax-on coloured chain lubricant. And yes, it is pink. It is honestly just a coincidence. I don't normally buy pink. But in all seriousness, wax-based chain lubricant has become increasingly popular because you can rub it on your chain, it keeps the chain cleaner, it helps to reduce friction, it helps to reduce noise, and makes your chain more efficient. And the beauty of this is that it can come in an array of different colours and very vibrant colours. And finally, why not enter yourself in for a race? I mean, you've got to do something with all this new kit that you've got yourself over Christmas. So why not enter yourself in for a small local race or perhaps even a big overseas event that takes your fancy? Just do your research and find an event that suits you. Or perhaps enter your partner or a friend cheekily into an event and watch their surprise face on Christmas Day. Now, do let us know what you are after for Christmas. Drop them in the comments section below, whether that's a new wheel set like me or a new bike, you know, the old M+1 and all that. If you like this video, hit that thumbs up button. If you'd like to see more from GTN, just click on the globe and subscribe. And if you'd like some more ideas for Christmas presents, why not watch one of our unboxing videos just up here. And if you'd like to see how to avoid junk mile training, then just click down here.